Got my dogs laying out. What's up, beefcake? Beefcake. Hey, Moku. Got coffee brewing. Got eggs ready to go. Getting it. This is my son's Lego area. He's got, well, he's got an action figure in there. What is it? Get that out of here. Get out of here. And some fake Lego. I know it's just a tragedy, but he loves the Seahawks. So he'll keep these for a while and then we'll trash them. He loves to mix the figures, mix and match, and that's hard for me to let him do that. He's creating though, right? About to eat my breakfast, watching Godzilla Part 2 on Netflix. Got a couple things going on. Setting up for comparisons. And then I'm going to take a look at the set actually on its own. The War Machine Buster. They all have pluses, negatives, positives. But, and then I got my UCS one still over here in the bin. I'm going to get him out and look at him as well. But then still working on organization in the Lego room. Got my minifigure shelves that I want to put up. Here's one without anything on it. Just trying to figure out where to put it. Maybe if I don't put shelves here or this wall behind the door or next to the door when it opens. So here's a question for everybody. I've got a crazy amount of Star Wars building instructions, all just collected over the years, but I don't have any like great organization plan for them, except for to stay in this plastic bag. So all of you out there, you know, what do you guys do? What do you guys do with your instruction books? You just put them away maybe in some drawers. How do you organize them? Is there a way to organize them that like the Lego community does? I don't know. Leave a comment and we'll discuss it, because I definitely need some help with that. I don't like having them in that bag. I would like a better way to go about it. My dog is invading. Get out of here. Hey. No dogs allowed in here. And yeah, let me know. Yesterday picked up this storage container for free. You guys, if you go on Facebook and check out your city's name and then buy, sell, trade, people will post stuff. They'll post garage sales, they'll post free listings. Sorry, my dogs are eating in the background, but seriously, my wife was looking on there and found these people were giving away a bunch of stuff, and this was one of the finds that I got amongst some other stuff. But this is going to be good for organization, for my Lego sets, pieces, all kinds of stuff. So I'm cleaning it right now, getting it ready for the pieces. There's some gross stuff up in it, so I want to scrub all that down, make sure nothing's gonna leach onto my pieces. So super excited to have more organization, more bins. I can never get too many bins going on. So I'm making a lot of progress. I've got my storage shelves back in their place there. I'm clearing out all this space, which had just mass amounts of things I completely forgot were in there. These I know are not Lego, but when I was a kid, these were my first exposure to anything like Lego. So I don't know how many of you out there remember this, but Tyco Super Blocks, yeah, this I still have. You know, I don't even know what, this isn't even a part of that, that's something else, but Yeah, and there are some Lego pieces mixed in, so I'll have to sort through this. But look at this guy. This original friggin' Tycho knockoff of Lego, minifigure. Interesting stuff. So, completely forgot that was back there. All these bags, these are my UCS Star Destroyer that has not been built for many, many years. You might recognize this is the first UCS X-Wing. It's very dirty. Couple of plaques. There's my UCS Star Destroyer, the Y-Wing, and then the TIE Interceptor, the original UCS. And those, I put all this stuff away here. I'm still doing so much freaking organizing. This is a new container, new drawers. These are my new ones I showed you earlier that I was scrubbing out. This is the ARC 170, I believe. All dismantled. I cleaned it. I just got to put it back together. I believe is the smaller Star Destroyer, the first one they came out with. I never disassembled it completely, and those bags are right here. So yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff. Here's the rest of the X-Wing, UCS X-Wing. I want to eventually just break it all down, clean every piece, and then rebuild. I'm gonna have to work on cleaning these white pieces. They've yellowed so much. I know Jang Bricks had mentioned a way to take care of this with hydrogen peroxide, so I'll probably, unless there's another way to go about that, whitening the pieces. I do want to use all the original pieces. I don't want to, outsource to get newer ones. It'd be nice just to keep that all together. So we'll see. And there's just a mass amount of sets all bagged up. There's a lot to do still. Didn't even realize. This is what happens when you have too many Legos, if there is such a thing. But I didn't even realize I had this TIE Interceptor. I thought this only came out in, I believe, a 4-pack of TIEs. It had I think the TIE Interceptor, TIE Bomber, a TIE Advance, maybe? And then a TIE Tank. I just looked it up, and there was a set that was a TIE Interceptor. Had no idea that I had this set, so I'm super excited to go ahead and put that together, as well as I found my TIE Advance, Darth Vader's TIE Advance, that I don't know what set I got it from, because I have that one, and then I think this is another TIE Advance, or it's just a TIE Fighter, but I don't know. This is, like I said, this is what happens when you have a lot of Lego and stuff gets stored away for a while, but it's super cool. It's like a scavenger hunt. You don't know what you're gonna find. Found a bunch of other stuff in these drawers I set up, but super cool day. I have done so much organizing. There's so much space now. All my storage underneath. And then there's some over here, that new storage. This is new as well. I used to have my minifigures, my superhero minifigures on these. These are flipped upside down, but they're shelving units. Very shallow shelving units, and I had my superhero minifigure collection on them, but I didn't have them anywhere, so they were just sitting over here on the ground, all messy, and you would have seen in previous videos. I definitely was not happy with how they were just laying on the floor. Until I can actually get my shelving units up, I've put all of my superhero minifigs, as well as I really like the Venom build. I realize it's a mech, but it could almost be, I don't know, an alternate dimension Venom, just completely oversized. And I just liked it as I guess you could call it a big fig or a build, like the Ant-Man, Giant Man build. So yeah, I really liked it. So it's with my superhero minifigures, and second drawer here. I don't like having them all mixed together and possibly, you know, damaging each other. I was really careful putting them in here, so as soon as I can, I'm going to get those on shelves. Let's see here. Underneath, this was a cluster to really get organized. There's a ton of stuff under here, so this doesn't really look any more organized, but it is. In that bin now, there's not just random sets. There are specifically the UCS X-Wing, the large Star Destroyer, the UCS Star Destroyer, and then underneath in the back there is the small Star Destroyer, I believe the original set that they Lego created. So surrounding all of this is a bunch of, I don't know, polybag stuff that I don't know where I got it from. I think this was a promotion from last year's May the 4th. Got a couple of those, and then some other stuff. But I'll probably just be looking up prices on Bricklink and around town just to see what I could possibly get for them. Here's some Harry Potter figures that I was able to collect from there's a large haul that, not a large, but it was large for me. I paid $20 and I got a huge bin full of minifigures, superhero minifigures, and those Harry Potter figures, as well as these Star Wars figures. I think this is all the Star Wars figures that I could not piece together. Just random bits, helmets and torsos and stuff, and then I put the rest, the ones I could actually piece together. There's a lot of snowtroopers, stormtroopers, a couple of different things in there, Droideka, and random figures from that. Or maybe these are just pieces. Random pieces of minifigures. The other one was random Star Wars minifigure pieces. So I'll probably see what I could sell these figures for. All of this money is going to go towards buying more sets for the channel. So I'm not just getting money to spend on other things. This is going to go towards sets. So all those kind of random sets that were in bags underneath my desk, found space in here. Got my Hulkbuster instruction book, and then there's the UCS Star Destroyer. Hopefully sometime soon I can get that rebuilt. There's a bunch of sets in here, so now these drawers are completely filled. Here's the old Obi-Wan Starfighter. Just a bunch of pieces. This is Republic Cruiser that was in the middle of cleaning. So, bunch of things that eventually I will get to. And Lego magazines back here, a notebook, keep track of stuff. One of the Christmas sets, I think this might have been from like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 years ago. Maybe you can tell me. Let's see, it's got Santa Claus Yoda in it. So whenever that was, MTT, excuse me. Yeah, the drawers are completely packed. A couple of these sets are unopened. The bottom ones are opened already, but I know this was not people were not a fan of this. I think I actually paid $10 for it from OfferUp. The box is all tattered and jacked, but the lady on there was trying to sell it for like 20 or 25, and I knew the set was just not valuable. So I just stuck with 10, and I was the only bidder, so I got it, which was pretty cool. Yeah, a couple different sets I haven't opened yet. Need to get on that. Here's my UCS Millennium Falcon box. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Through all my sets that I've taken minifigures out of, back here, there's that bin that I bought a while ago. So that hasn't moved, and you haven't organized any of that. Again, let me know if you guys have any ideas for organizing, storing, stashing instruction booklets. I really want to get that changed from the way I have it. That's going to be it for this vlog, and I got a lot done today. Pretty happy with what was accomplished. So until next time, have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys later.